Welcome to Wow News Week, the 4th installment. I'm broadcasting from a galaxy far, far away. No, that's just wishful thinking. There's so much going on with multilingual learners and their families and the schools that they're in. I wanted to give you a recap of what has been happening in the last almost a year now. So originally, a lot of the federal level things that were helpful to English language learners or multilingual learners were taken away. So originally there was a federal toolkit from the Office of English Language Acquisition, or OELA, and all the states used that toolkit as a resource. There was the federal guidance that I've been mentioning that was rescinded by the Dear Colleague 2015 letter, by the Education Department and the Department of Justice. That was the guidance that every state followed in order to maintain the civil rights of the students. And there used to be a website that has since been taken down. You can go check it out. ncela.ed.gov. It's no longer there. That was the National Clearinghouse for English Language Learners. And I have been taking webinars from them since 2023. And now they're no longer in existence. So the OELA office has no one there. Maybe one person, I think it went down to, at the federal level, a federal employee. So those three things were major resources for the states and the schools for their multilingual learners. Now they're basically non-existent. However, like I posted on Wow Newsweek 1, that there is precedent, there is law, there are case studies, there are rulings that guide the civil rights and education rights of multilingual learners. That's that 2-pager that says immigration laws from Wow Newsweek 1. And all those laws are still in existence, they're still viable. That's what you should be following to continue the best practices from the last 20, 30 years. That's where the Dear Colleague 2015 letter came from, all of those things put together. So this year, there was issues with Title III money. Now, Title III money goes specifically to multilingual learners. And that means that $890 million federal dollars is set aside for multilingual learners, which it comes out to closely about $10,000 per town or school or, per district. But there's talks of removing that permanently for 2026. Now, this year was up in the air for a couple months, and then they finally released it. I did a report on that as well. Now, all the above, because they've been removed, those federal things that I mentioned at the beginning of this video, now puts it on the states to provide everything, the resources, the guidance, the toolkits, etc. Now, there was a survey, a national survey, where about 1 in 5 teachers said their school rarely or never met the needs of children learning English. That was a 2023 national study. So with that being said, if all the power goes to the states to provide all these resources and everything, and if the Title III money gets taken away permanently in 2026, they need to budget in money at the state level. Some states can do that. Some states will do it. Some states can't do it. And some states won't do it. That is the professional opinion of Education Mosaic, where it will be state dependent on funding, on willingness, and just overall knowing what to do without the federal guidance bringing them all under this umbrella of what we've been used to. So because of all these changes, the states have to roll with it and hopefully continue the best practices for multilingual learners. If you need assistance in this area, please message me, schedule a 15-minute free call. I can help you. Education Mosaic is fully equipped to work with any division, any district, any individual teacher, any school. So just reach out to us. Have a good one. Signing off from my galaxy far, far away.